Earth signs, this is going to be a tarot reading about the person on your mind. So this is going to be a love reading. So Earth signs, when I say Earth signs, I mean Gemini. I'm sorry. When I say Earth signs, I mean Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So we're going to start with some signs and synchronicities. Just going to jump right into it. Astral plane came out. Unemployment. And 2. So some of you all feel like this is your divine counterpart with the number 2. With unemployment, this person might be going through a difficult financial time right now. And pleasure. This person, they make you feel really good. Okay? Take that how it, as it resonates. And then with the astral plane here, it's kind of giving me twin flame vibes. Not everybody believes in twin flames, but you guys definitely have a divine connection with the number 2 and the astral plane card coming out. Let's take some of these oracles. I love these oracle cards. Okay, so distracted, sidetrack, changes and delays. Then you also got confessions. Loyalty. Distracted, confessions, and loyalty. So what I'm getting for some of you earth signs out there, either you got distracted from you guys' connection or they got distracted and their loyalty was put to the test. Either way about it, this person is going to come forward and tell you about it. I'm not so certain that there was an actual infidelity that took place. I'll dig more into it with the tarot, but they did get distracted from the connection, and they're going to be honest enough to tell you about that. Ecstasy. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that this person, when they got distracted, whatever took their attention away from you, it made them realize that they prefer you. Escaping. Yeah. You know what? Maybe with them going through tough times with money, they felt like they needed, I don't know, maybe they felt inadequate foundation. They feel like you guys are building something really solid together and they don't want to risk that. They don't want to put that in jeopardy. I'm going to pull some nosier cards and get my other deck. These cards are nosy. Okay. See what's really going on here. Boom. Hey, Boom. Melly So Slay. Hey, Melly So Slay. Yeah, I can give you a shout out, period. I'm from Chicago. Boom. Best friend. I love that I can confide in you about anything. You've been so supportive, and I'm fortunate to have you in my life. Yeah, that's what is coming up here. So when they got distracted from you guys' connection, and whatever might have pulled them away, they realized like nothing makes them happier than being with you. They only want to tell their good news to you. Like, you, I mean, you get it. You could tell other people your good news, but the kind of energy that you all share with each other, the transference of energy, is unlike anything that they experience with anyone else. Balance. I love how well we complement each other and balance each other out. Yeah, with that transference of energy I was talking about. Thank you, Bowen Bowen. A loser. Stop. I forgot my wallet. Oh. So, yeah. They really are feeling some type of way about their money not being where they feel like it should be. They're embarrassed about it, actually. They feel like they're not good enough for you. And they also feel like sometimes when they distance themselves from you, is because they feel like there's a possibility that you're going to catch on to how they feel, which is that you could do better. But regardless, you guys' connection is A1. Immature and arguments. Yeah. They start feeling so inadequate about this that they might pick at little things or pick small arguments with you. Um, Immature says, right now, I'm not really at a place in my life where I can fulfill the demands of a healthy relationship. And then arguments says, I just wish we had healthier communication between us instead of all this unnecessary conflict and bickering. But that's not what I'm picking up here with these cards. What I'm getting with these cards is that you guys have excellent communication with each other. It's just that they get insecure and they don't know how to express that to you. They just start wanting to detach. They want to kind of like disappear a little bit because they're so embarrassed about their financial situation. And so they pick little arguments with you so that they can have an excuse to, or make it more bearable. Well, not bearable. What is the word I'm looking for? Make it like, yeah, this is a mutual decision. We're taking space from each other because we are getting on each other's nerves, when in reality, they are feeling insecure. You get where I'm going with this? They just really, they need time to themselves. Spirit, can you clarify confessions for me? The Page of Pentacles. Yeah. They want to establish something solid with you. They want to continue to build with you. But they just don't think they have what it takes. For whatever the reason, they don't believe in themselves like you believe in them. More on confession, Spirit. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, they're holding back. They're holding back. So you guys probably go through these phases where you have really high highs and then out of nowhere, nothing. You'll have great communication and they're making you feel real good. You guys are on cloud nine, and then they disappear for a little while. And then you're left thinking, is it me? Is it something that I did? When in reality, they just don't. They want to run and hide. The more intimate you get with this person, the more they feel like you can see them, which that's true. That is one of the things about intimacy. Only the brave know how to really and truly be intimate, right? And so because they know what intimacy requires, is that intimacy requires for two people to see each other at face value. You see past the mask that you put on for the world. You see the real person. The closer that they get and the closer that you get, the more scared they start feeling, scared that you'll see something that you don't like. And so all of the insecurities that they have about themselves starts to play in their head. Like, I bet she can see this. I bet he can see that. And any minute now, she's going to get turned off by that. Any minute now, he's going to pick up and leave me and talk to that other girl, because that other girl, she's not flawed like me, like that. I don't know what just happened here. Why my cards did that. Spirit, clarify loyalty for me. Ace of Wands. Okay, so some of you guys could be like in the talking stage. You guys are not even fully in a committed relationship with this person, and they are scared to come towards you with that initial proposal of, hey, be my girl, or hey, let's move this into a higher level of commitment. So if you guys are in the talking stage, they're scared to say, hey, let's be exclusive. If you guys are exclusive and in a relationship, they're afraid to say, hey, let's move in together. You know what I'm saying? Take it as it resonates. If you guys are in a relationship and living with this person, then they're afraid to say, hey, let's get married. You get what I'm saying? Because they feel like the closer that they let you to them, the closer that they let you in, the more you're going to see how flawed they are. And then they're afraid that you'll reject them because of these flaws. What's foundation, Spirit? Clarify foundation. You got the Page of Swords and the Emperor. They want, okay. So they are actively in the moment working towards becoming an emperor for you. They don't feel like they are what you would consider a divine masculine. They feel like they're a good man, but they don't know if they can be the provider and the protector and all the things that they've gotten to know you well enough to know what type of woman you want, what your ideal woman is, or what your ideal man is. Right? They've gotten to see exactly what it is you require. And some of those things might not even be things that you verbally said to them. There's somebody who pays very close attention to you. They want to fulfill you in every way that they possibly can. They want to make you happy in every way that they possibly can. That's why pleasure came out. They want to please you. And so they take notice of everything. They know how, your favorite meals. They know your favorite color. They know how you sleep at night, how you like the bed. They even know what temperature you like your shower water. They pay attention to everything. They know your routine based on how you just naturally flow through life. You know what I'm saying? They take notice of these things on purpose because they're trying to find a way to match your energy, and fit into your life. That's how serious this person is about you. But they don't necessarily feel like when it comes to finances or building a solid foundation, this person doesn't necessarily feel like they have all of the qualities of the type of person that can make you completely and totally happy. They want to be, though, and they're working towards it. They see themselves as a page. And honestly, in tarot, the page is the lowest. That's just how they see themselves. That's not necessarily true. This could be their mind playing tricks on them. Spirit is, how does the collective, how do my earth signs see this person? Do they see this person as a page? Do they feel like they could step up? The Fool. Okay, so you guys do feel like they have a lot to learn. More. How does my earth signs see this other person, the person on their mind? Peace and blessings, the chosen one. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while, the chosen one. Okay, 4 of Cups. Uh-oh. Yeah, so you guys, You guys feel like this person got a lot of work to do, and you also kind of have a wandering eye. All right. All right. The Eight of Wands. But nevertheless, you guys are still communicating with this person. You guys are still in tune with this person. You enjoy this person's company. You love talking to this person. And there's a lot of quick movement between the two of you. How is everything going? Everything is going great, the chosen one. Everything is going great. How are you? And the Knight of Swords. Okay, so you guys have a lot of faith in this person. You think that big changes, you think that they are capable. While you agree with them, you all are in agreement with each other. You all in alignment with each other. You do feel like there are some things that this person could work on, and they are aware that you feel that way. They also feel that way. You have a lot of hope and faith that this person will be able to match your energy, basically. But you have a lot of faith in them. You have every reason to believe. You think that they have a lot of potential. And in a lot of situations, I would say, we don't want to, based on potential, but as long as the person is showing up as someone who's willing to do the work, then that changes everything. That changes everything. All right. What are their future actions towards my earth signs? My Capricorns, Taurus, and Virgos. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is a card of hard work and planting seeds. This person really, I just hope that this person is doing this for the betterment of themselves and not just to make you happy. I'm glad to hear that, the chosen one. I'm glad you're doing good too. All right. What other future actions can we get from this person? The Three of Cups. They plan to stay and stick this out with the Eight of Cups in reverse and the Three of Cups. They feel like they are going to have a victory and they're going to celebrate with you. That whatever expectations that you have for them or that they put on themselves, they genuinely believe that they will be able to meet your expectations, actually exceed your expectations, and truly show up for you. And that once they do, you guys will be in a very happy place. Three of Cups energy is engagement energy. Yes, the chosen one. Always invest in yourself first. Right. You are the foundation. I really do hope that this person, that they're not just doing this for you. Although I will say, in my experience with dating, people tend to do things for the sake of a relationship versus, you know, inner work. But this person is, I think they really love you. That's all I can say. They really love you and they really want to make you happy. I'm going to pull some hidden truth oracles. And something I just got from Spirit too? This person, that's why their insecurities keep coming up so strong in this reading. They're not insecure because you make them feel that way. They're insecure because they're not meeting their own expectations. And that's why. Yeah, people do need to love their self on a deeper level. I agree, the chosen one. So one of the hidden truth oracles that came out is, I wish I could share my good news with you. So some of you guys might actually be in separation with this person. That's not for all of you. For many of you, I feel like you guys are sticking it out with this person. But for some of you, you guys are in separation. Then you got, I don't react. I don't react when people mention you. I bury myself and work to forget you. Okay, So yeah, maybe a lot of you all are separated from this person, and they're working on themselves though. Please believe they're working on themselves. All right, and you came closer than anyone. Okay, so my earth signs, my Capricorns, Tauruses, and Virgos, that was your love reading about the person on your mind. I hope that reading helped. Please like the chat, or the video, or the live. It does help my channel. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'll be back with the other groups later on this week. You guys know every week I try to go live and do free readings, but it doesn't always work out. So, of course, I will post in the community tab when I actually can make that fit in my schedule. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.